Hello. Welcome back to the Daisy and Patero channel. It has been a while. I have been meaning to try to post something, and it's just been a crazy few months. So I am going to do, just to start with, just to ease back into this, just a quick reading for today. Okay? I hope everybody's doing well and their summer is going well, and we'll see what Spirit has for us today. I get some of you are living in the north, like more northern states, some living in the Midwest. There's been a lot of heat lately, but I also feel in the collective there's been a lot of overall cleansing. Wow, and this flew out, the Queen of Pentacles. So let's kind of ask Spirit what's going on there. That is a very nurturing energy. That is somebody that is independent, is coming into wealth, or already has wealth. So if that is what you are looking for, I also want to point out this woman is very intelligent. So, feminine energy all the way around. Doesn't matter, what your gender is, just the femininity of this energy. But this person is very nurturing, very grounded, very established. And that groundedness and the establishedness will bring in more for you if you continue. Sorry, giant purple truck just drove by. So some of you may have a really big purple truck. Anyways, so we're going to go with the next card. We have the Tower. The Tower. So, you being this grounded, logical, practical energy, you have the Tower coming in, which the Tower, it seems like it's a frightening card, but it's basically like an awakening call. So some of you may have gone through, I'm getting a financial explosion, like not in a good way. Okay, wow, and this popped out. The Death card. Okay, so actually, let's stop. These three together, I'm speaking to somebody that's very grounded, okay? You may have been doing well financially, and then all of a sudden, you had this Tower come in, it was like the ground was pulled out from beneath you, and you felt like you didn't have grounding, but at the same time, you had answers, okay? And that's like kind of an awakening. And then the Death card does not mean physical death. It's the death of your old self, and it's a rebirth. So you have this old self that may have been super grounded, may have been, nurturing everybody else, but in this new era of your life, this new decade, that person is not going with you. The person of you beginning to take care of yourself, you looking at what you need to do to feel good, and not just you're giving up your people pleasing ways. Okay, that's what I'm getting with all these cards. So I'm gonna pull a few more cards here, and for some reason my road is super active right now. It wasn't active like 5 minutes ago. So you could be surrounded by a lot of action. You could be in a chaotic environment. Again, the same truck is going to drive by again. So I'm thinking that somebody really has a resonance with like something purple, a purple truck, a purple the color purple. So that may be a favorite color, but also the color purple has to do with your crown chakra, your intuition. So you could be after, this old you that's always nurtured and grounded, you could be tapping into your intuition. Let's see what these Reach for your dreams, knowing that it's already coming true. So Spirit is saying, I feel like this Tower and this Death are giving way to manifestations of your dreams. And that goes right along the lines with what I said with you are feeling like you have to please everybody, like you have to help everybody, and Spirit is saying, no, right now is the time to nurture yourself. Do what you need to do. And I don't really like the term self-care, but I'm going to use it here because I feel like Spirit's saying self-care. Whatever that means to you. It could mean taking a bath for 20 minutes. It could mean going for a walk. It could mean watching your favorite show. It doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be like a big spa day. It's whatever makes you feel like you walk away feeling better, more connected with yourself, okay? And the next one, when you rise to the challenge, it rises to meet you. This is very true. This is a challenge for you because the challenge lies in we get so wrapped up in, and I say we because it can be a collective thing, pleasing everybody else around us, and then you get to the point where your tank is so empty, your tank is so dry, you don't have anything else to give, and that's not a good spot to be. And that's why Spirit's saying take a time out. I firmly believe in adult timeouts. Some of us give our kids time out. I feel like adults need time out too. And if that just means walking away for 20 minutes, breathing air in, and you put yourself in time out, and you ground yourself, you connect with yourself again. And for those of you out there that aren't empaths or extremely highly sensitive or highly intuitive, you know what I'm talking about. You can get into a crowd or anything, it could be work, and you feel and you absorb so many things that it's so much at once. You have to put yourself in an adult timeout. Let's call it a spirit timeout. Let's put ourselves in spirit timeout and just say, I'm going to ground back into my spirit. I'm going to connect to the universe, God, angels, whoever you resonate with, and I'm going to take that time out, even though it can feel uncomfortable sometimes, because you're not used to taking care of yourself. It's going to feel uncomfortable. This last card I pulled, an eclipse may hide your light, but not forever. So some of you have really been in some, there goes the motorcycle. I'm sorry, I find it funny. So some of you have been in some darkness, some real heaviness. And what that card is saying is you have been through the fire, you have forged through it, you have almost kind of hidden yourself, you've gone in a slight isolation, but your light has always been there, no matter how it feels, no matter how heavy it gets. There is still a light within you. It's not ever gone away. And I keep being drawn to this Tower card with again, lots of action on the road. The fire, the flames coming out. I could be speaking to a fire sign, Sagittarius or Aries, but I also feel like this flame inside of you has never all the way gone out. It may temporarily have been covered up, but it is coming back, and it's coming back strong. And nobody can stop it, because you have been, somebody I'm talking to, you have been through the worst of the worst. You have been so down low that you thought you would never get up again. You thought you wouldn't be able to get out of bed. And that is flipping around, because all that yuck, I don't know why I said yuck, all that yuck, all that sludge, this heaviness, this darkness that you felt for so long is going to be your story. It's going to go in line with your future. And so this is not where I thought this reading was taking me, but I hope that this helps somebody out there, one of you, all of you, it doesn't matter. But you have some new good stuff coming in, okay? Really good stuff. And it starts out little, I'm hearing Spirit say. It can start out small. Even though the Tower is it's a pretty big thing, we always think, when we see the Tower card, it's this just huge, like, fireworks in the sky, my life changes overnight. But I really feel like Spirit's saying, this huge thing is an epiphany for you. You're literally going to wake up and you're going to see your situation for what it is. and you're never going to be able to go back the other way, and that's why you're having a rebirth, because you can't go back to that person you were before. Once you see something, it can't be unseen. Once you hear something, it can't be unheard. And so that's what this is. And I heard the name Karen for some reason, or somebody uses that term a lot. They say Karen in regards to maybe not a person, but a term. Isaac, I'm hearing for a name. Rebecca. I don't know. Those are just some names that are coming to me. I don't know how that's resonating with you. I just say what comes to me at the time. So that is all I have for you today. I will be trying to post more, and I told you I was going to do a short one, and it looks like it's like almost 11 minutes. But anyways, this was good. This was real. This was coming from my intuition and channeling, so I hope it helps somebody today. Thanks, y'all. You guys have a good day. Bye-bye.